The Trump administration has named about 1,300 Chinese exports for possible tariffs. This could add up to be about $50 billion in tariffs to punish China for stealing trade secrets. Raising trade tensions certainly is a mission by the president. And of course, the United States and China have farmers across America worried about their bottom line, what's going on with these tariffs. This week, China, the Chinese government, placed new tariffs on a number of agricultural products, but pork producers may be hit the hardest in all of this. Hog farmers operate on very thin margins, and many of them live in states that President Trump won. On top of the new tariffs, the latest farm bill is stuck. It's not going anywhere in the House or the Senate. For more on this, we turn to Roger Johnson tonight. He's the president of the National Farmers Union. Roger, nice to have you with us.
Good to be with you.
All right, let's talk about who's getting hit by these tariffs. Could this really put pork producers out of business?
Well, sure. I mean, these tariffs will have a significant impact. The latest economic study I read is already arguing that pork profits have gone from the positive to the negative in the last several days as a result of what's being talked. That fast.
Just being talked about.
Just being talked about. You know, it's important for us to back up just a little bit, though, and talk about the difference between the policy and sort of the behavior of the president here. Policy-wise, Farmers Union agrees with the president that he needs to deal with this deep, deep trade deficit that we have in this country. And overwhelmingly, it is with the Chinese. And overwhelmingly, it's the result of a lot of the things that you mentioned in your lead up to this segment, which is, you know, improper behavior by the Chinese. They don't behave in a market economy fashion the way we do and the way the World Trade Organization presumes they will.
He's basically asking he's asking the American people to bite the bullet until things get better, if they get better.
And in particular, he's asking farmers and ranchers to bite the bullet.
And if you look at rural America, the political map, this was Trump country.
Of course.
How's that going to politically play?
Well, I think there's a lot of folks that are reconsidering how they are viewing this president. You know, he's right on the policy, but sort of this behavior that, you know, the segment you had on talking about the Mexicans and the treatment that this president has had towards those folks.
It's a matter of style at this point?
Their people.
Bull in a china closet?
Bull in a china closet, exactly.
But at least you know where the president stands. He wants to hold China accountable. The question is it going to work?
Exactly. That is the question. He wants to hold China accountable. He needs to get this done right. And the politics have got to get sorted out. And frankly, one of the big mistakes I think that was made here, it was utterly predictable that tariffs are going to come back and be applied against agriculture. Yeah. That's always where they're felt first.
And you think
why doesn't he have a plan to deal with that?
Could this spill off into other ag products like soybeans?
Of course it will.
Okay,
I mean,
so
that
we might
is
not
the
see
most
the end
likely space where it goes next.
Why no farm bill?
Well, lots of reasons, but this is part of the reason. The fact that you don't have an administration that's working very effectively with the Congress, the fact that you have ag country in a lot of financial stress right now. Net farm income's half of what it was 5 years ago, Ed. There's a lot of pain and suffering going out there. And as the Congress is trying to write a farm bill, there's no new money.
They want to go after nutrition, don't they? They want to go after the food stamps?
That's what the Republican talking points seem to be, particularly in the House. That's where they want to be going.
The Democrats aren't going to buy that.
The Democrats aren't going to buy that, no question about it. I don't know how you pass a bill in the House with that sort of a dynamic at play and without putting more money into the bill.
All right, Roger Johnson, President of the National Farmers Union. Good to have you with us tonight, Roger. Thank you.